we are to wrestle and contend with Hollywood's presentation of spirits and life beyond our physical bodies, and kind of push back against that. We kind of can get to a place where we can, in a more grounded way, think about spirits and think about ancestors. Y'all know I talk a lot about ancestors. You see over my shoulder here, some of the ancestors that I have on the ancestor altar here in my office. Y'all know I believe in pouring libation or water into a plant and calling my ancestors names, all of that. What if I told you that the Bible sets the table very well for us engaging the world of spirits and angels? And so I'm really excited to really anchor and ground myself in a scriptural understanding of the world of the spirit, and beyond even biblical scripture, looking at the text and the canon of our lived experience, looking at other sacred texts and canons beyond the Bible as well, so that I can get as much of an understanding about the spiritual world as possible. But what if I told you, what if I told you that not only are we not alone, what if I told you that God is not alone? Good Lord have mercy. I only got a minute, y'all. I only got a minute. So I got to do this quick here. Here we go. Angels in the Bible. Can we just talk super quickly about this? Y'all know yesterday I talked about God not being alone. God is not alone. And for those of us who grew up in like certain Protestant traditions, Baptist tradition, it can sometimes be a tempting thought to think that God is God, like all by God's self, right? Like God is up in heaven just chilling all by God's self. But scripture bears witness to, or scripture points to the idea and thought that God got company. There's some kind of divine and cosmic community. And so we got some work to do to understand that there's a cosmic celestial community of which God is part and center. So some of the other citizens of this celestial cosmic community are angels.
The main thing I want to do today, if you don't leave with nothing else today, I want to talk about how the Bible sets the table for an understanding about ancestral spirits. Then Saul said to his servants, "Seek out for me a woman who is a medium, so that I may go to her and inquire of her." His servant said to him, "There is a medium at Endor." Pause. Pause. Are y'all getting this? I had learned about African independent churches. These were churches that broke away from the Methodists, the Presbyterians, the Catholics, whoever, and they established their own understanding of the way of Jesus that did not ostracize their African traditional beliefs, cultures, and rituals. Well, I connected recently with a wonderful group here called the Chesapeake Hoodoo Society, and they have really helped to, again, in the spirit of decolonizing and reclaiming African ways and African traditions, particularly in the Black experience, of course. The Chesapeake Hoodoo Society is bringing forward and gathering the people, gathering folks for All Saints Day at the oldest Black cemetery in Baltimore, Mount Auburn Cemetery, the oldest in Baltimore. And we'll be gathering to remember our ancestors, gathering to celebrate their lives, gathering to honor their continued presence and power in our lives